Hey, what's going on? This is Johnny here. And if you're watching this Organo Gold review, then you're trying to find more information on the products or you're looking into the business opportunity that is attached to those products, right? So this review is not going to put a whole lot of focus on the products, right? But I am going to explain the business as well as I'm going to address a couple of common concerns about the business. And so before we get started, I want to let you know that this is going to be an unbiased review, right? I am not, nor have ever been in the past, a distributor for Organo Gold. However, I have done a lot of research on many different home business opportunities just so that way I can give my clients the very best advice possible. And so you can really be sure that this review is unbiased, right? And I'm not trying to get you to join my downline. I'm simply going to address a couple of common concerns that I see, and I'm going to introduce you to a resource that you can use to build your Organo Gold business should you decide to get started. So let's talk about the Organo Gold system. So the company was founded in 2008 in British Columbia, Canada by Bernardo Chua. So Bernardo was already a successful businessman when he started Organo, right? The company started out as a small little coffee shop with only 3 employees. Since then, the company has grown into one of the largest and most well-known network marketing businesses in North America, now operating in more than 35 countries. So Organo Gold is probably known best for their coffee, but in reality, their real product is the ancient Chinese herb known as Ganoderma, which is a major ingredient in all of their products. So Ganoderma has been clinically proven over and over again to have many significant health benefits, acting as an antivirus, potentially anti-cancer, and many more. But as I already mentioned, this review is going to put more focus on the business side of Organo Gold, not so much about the products. And so if you want to learn more about the products, then you can do so on their website at organogold.com. So let's talk about this Organo Gold coffee scam. I really hate to bring this up at all, but I do realize that this is a concern that's going to be in your head, right? And it's a valid concern. But the fact is that you can find these kind of scam rumors about absolutely any network marketing opportunity out there. No matter what company you're looking into, you are going to find people who are convinced that this is some kind of a Ponzi scheme or a pyramid deal. See, most people who get started in the network marketing profession are really doing so part-time, right? And they're doing so while still working a full-time day job. So they have spent their whole lives being conditioned to think like an employee. So these people do what they're told when they're told to do it. They work 8 hours and then they get paid for 8 hours. Now, a business does not work this way. As a business owner, you have nobody telling you what to do. And so if you want to build a successful business like the Organo Gold business, you're going to have to be very dedicated and disciplined, right? Working for yourself out of your own home can be a lot more challenging than you might think. Many people are unable to really have the self-discipline it takes to really take the massive action that's required to build a serious business, right? And so they try it for a couple of months just to kind of see if it works, right? And then after 2 or 3 months, when they still have made little or no income, then they just give up. And so then they feel the need to, justify their failure by saying that they were ripped off, right? Or that it's nothing more than a pyramid scheme. And so they were simply not willing to do what was necessary to make it successful for them, right? So what's the actual difference between a pyramid scheme and a legitimate MLM? So in the past couple of decades, there have been several pyramid schemes that were cleverly disguised as legitimate network marketing. And so this has done a great deal of damage to the reputation of our profession. So I wanted to use this Organo Gold review video to help you to see the difference between an illegal pyramid and a real network marketing business opportunity. And so when you buy into a pyramid scheme, you are going to be paying for a position in a pyramid-shaped organization, right? That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. There's no product sold which offers any type of value to the consumer. The only thing that exchanges hands is money. And so this is both illegal and it's also an unsustainable business model, right? And so inevitably it is going to come crashing down, right? It's going to collapse. Now, a real multi-level marketing company is really not that different from any other type of traditional business. There are real consumable products sold to real customers who use those products over and over again, regardless of the business opportunity that's attached to those products. The only difference lies in the marketing method, right? So instead of paying millions of dollars into advertising and retail costs, these companies, including Organo Gold, They choose instead to use network marketing. And so this means that they use independent distributors to market and sell their products, thereby passing the profits on down to their customers and distributors, right? So this is a very efficient business model, and it really poses an amazing opportunity for regular people like you and me to start their own business from home and create a very large stream of residual income. So let's talk a little bit about the Organo Gold compensation plan. So the Organo Gold compensation plan uses a binary system. So this means that you can enroll a maximum of 2 distributors underneath you. You can still keep recruiting more reps after you have your first 2, but the new reps that you recruit are going to be placed underneath one of the 2 reps that you have already recruited, right? And so this can potentially be good news for you, because it means that if you get started with the Organo Gold business and your upline were to recruit somebody new, that person just might be placed in your downline, which means that you would earn commissions from sales made by that distributor. Pretty cool, right? I hope that makes sense. So let's talk about how to build the Organo Gold business online. So one of the biggest setbacks that I see in the network marketing space is the lack of proper internet marketing training. In fact, some MLM companies don't even allow their distributors to use the internet, which to me is quite shocking. But the good news is that even though Organo Gold lacks the proper training, they do have no problem with their reps using the internet as a tool to make sales and recruit people. But, many people become very overwhelmed when they turn to the internet to build this business. And so, they're bombarded with marketing messages from all angles, and it only serves to confuse and frustrate them. So I want to share with you a simple 3-step process that you need to embrace if you want to build any business online. So the first step is you have to build a list. As an online business owner, your list is going to be your number 1 asset. So your primary source of sales and income is going to come from email marketing. The most important profit-producing activity is building your list. So step 2 is you have to establish a relationship with that list. So you don't want to just send out, sales pitches to your list every single day. You have to build a relationship with that list, and you have to establish yourself as the trusted advisor. And then the third step is to sell your stuff, right? So after your email subscribers have grown to really love and trust you, then it's going to become very easy to make sales because they're going to trust your recommendation, right? And so this is where you are going to make all the money. So granted, there is a little bit more to these 3 steps, right? But this essentially really sums up any internet-based business, right? And so if you want to learn exactly how to do this, exactly how to build a list and how to build that relationship and how to sell your stuff, then I'd like you to click the button or the link down below this video. And then what that's going to do is it's going to give you access to a free bootcamp training course that I created for you, where I'm going to share with you exactly what I do in my business every single day, step by step. And so I'm very confident that if you follow what I teach you in that bootcamp training, then you can build your Organo Gold business or any business that you choose to using nothing but your home computer. So at the end of the day, I really am confident in saying that the Organo Gold opportunity is legitimate, right? They're a very well-established company with excellent leadership. And so if you find yourself getting excited about the products, about the opportunity, then you can feel free to get started with the business, right? However, I would recommend that before you do that you just go through the bootcamp training at the link or the button down below. So that way you're going to know exactly what you're getting into, and then you can get started on the right foot. So I hope that this short Organo Gold review was helpful, and I hope that it was enlightening. And so if you have any questions at all about this business that I didn't cover in this review, then you can feel free to leave them down in the comments section below. So yeah, I hope you got value from this video, and I hope to see you inside the bootcamp training.